Welcome, I am Xavier Warren,
I'm Rob Boyd.
and today we are covering self-education and having a sense of urgency.
Self-education is key to your success because it allows you to be informed about whatever it is you want to achieve or want to be successful at. It's the starting point, because if you can't be successful without learning how to be successful. And you can study other individuals, you can look at success stories, and it's really key that you study success to figure out what you need to change, what you need to sacrifice in your own life to make sure you get the knowledge and the information base that you need in order to pursue whatever it is that you want to pursue.
Essentially, you have to be a natural researcher. You have to educate yourself. You have to go beyond the classroom, go beyond what's in the books to figure out what exactly do you need to know to be successful. For example, personally, when I go about my day and daily routine, you can implement this in your life. If I read a book or read on the internet, and I see someone name that I do not know, or I see a company, or even if I'm watching television, a news channel, or you could essentially be watching your favorite reality television show. You have to think to yourself, what journey did this individual take?
What we're saying is that you got to educate yourself. You got to read. I know, read. and sometimes turn the TV off and learn more about what you want to do in life. Be a student of the game.
Yes.
And then that will lead you to having a sense of urgency, because you'll learn that it's not as hard or not as difficult as you once thought it to be, because you've learned the ins and outs to whatever it is that you want to be successful at.
Search as in exactly where did this individual grow up at? Where did they go to school? Did they go to college? What did they study in college? Did they go to graduate school? Did they get a master's, or did they go obtain a law degree? What was their job right after college? Was it what they studied? Who was the individual that they met to help them get into the field that essentially that you see them as in their form today, that now they are featured in a newspaper or on a television show?
Once you've learned how someone was successful and what they did to get to that point, it almost gives you a sense of urgency. It's like, oh, okay, if that's what they did to get started on their journey, let me figure out where I need to start. Where do I start? And that's what really builds onto the sense of urgency, is that having that information base and having that knowledge base of how others might have been successful is something that you want to achieve as well. And of course, you might want to put your own personal twist to it, but you need to know the basics as far as how it was done for someone else to know how you can put your personal twist on your success story and do it your way. Because that's also important to people, is make sure that when it's all said and done, I did it my way, this is what I wanted to be successful at, and this is what I did, and this is how I started.
Having a sense of urgency is key to becoming successful. Once you educate yourself, then you need to have action. You need to do something. You need to wait. Nothing's going to be done unless you do it. No one's going to do it for you.
And the most important thing that I would want to get across to you is that you can do it. There's no one out here that can stop you from doing it. No, you have no competition but yourself. Your daily goal should be to be better than you were yesterday. And if you're better than you were yesterday, and you more knowledgeable than you were yesterday, and you wanted a little bit more than you wanted it yesterday, there's no question that you'll achieve whatever you want to achieve.
Take a second, look around. You're watching us on this video. Look around your surroundings. Are you happy at where you're at? Are you satisfied with the lifestyle that you have? If not, then what you've been doing over a year or so haven't been working. Something you need. There's change need to happen. Change need to come to your life. What you want to do in life is possible, but you have to educate yourself. You have to create. You have to form an action. You have to have a sense of urgency to be able to implement what we're telling you in these videos in order to take those necessary steps to being successful.
Right. And I mean, it's so many things that we could talk about when it comes to the sense of urgency and having just a knowledge base of what you want to be successful at. But the most important thing is that you start. You have to start somewhere, because starting will teach you just as much as self-education. You can learn and learn and learn, but until you start the experience for yourself, you're going to cap your learning curve. So get started, take the first step. It could be a small step, but take a step towards what you feel is success for your life or what you want to accomplish.
Once you start, you will actually learn more doing it and failing at the same time
Right.
than you would have done actually learning from somebody else.
Right.
You know, just get up and do it.
Right.
So with that being said, we would like you to send us an email with any questions or topics that you may have. A piece I would like to definitely throw in there too, as a listen, you want to think about someone that's successful right now. The reason why Facebook is worth billions is because it's information. You know, information is power.
Right.
You know, people pay them money to get data, information, not because they know how many friends you have. So, with that
Email
being,
us.
Email us. With that being said, you know, we want you to remember that success is not easy. It's not easy, but
Success is simple. It's a big. What is that?
Instagram.
Who is it?
She ain't gonna get a free shout out on our show. Yo, they be on Instagram straight flexing.